Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
If this is your first time of being here, please subscribe. To our existing subscribers, thank you for all your support, for always watching. We appreciate you. As you all know from our last video, we are pregnant.
I am pregnant.
We're pregnant. And we're expecting our third baby. As a matter of fact, in a few days' time. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to be having a baby. We're all excited. And that has brought us to this video. Gender. Is it important to know the gender of a baby
Does it really
before
matter?
delivery? Does it really matter? So for us, before marriage, I've always said that I'm the old school type who doesn't really want to know. Why do I want to know? I just love the old-fashioned way. Get to the hospital, you say, oh, we had a baby girl, we had a baby boy, the excitement, the suspense. So I always had that mentality. When we got married, different ball game altogether. Why is it important to know?
Well, thank God for science and technology. Now you get to know before.
If you want to.
Yeah. So I have just a few days to deliver. So I'm really psyching myself to do this. So bear with my voice right now, and I'll be back better, more beautiful, I believe. So yes, that aside. Well, it's important for me because I would like to plan. Planning is important. When you get pregnant, every step of the way you need to plan, from the day one till the last day. To your EED, you have to plan. Even after that, your whole life changes. You now have a bundle of joy, So everything you need to plan. I would like to know, because if it's a boy, I need to know the direction. We have blue for boy, pink for girl. So if I'm doing the pinky, I would like to know. If I'm doing the blue, I would like to know. So that is why I want to know. Not for any other selfish reason or for
Traditional.
any traditional.
One is superior to the other.
Nah.
There is no gender that is superior
Nah.
to the other. Absolutely. So in the marriage, during our first pregnancy, I said I didn't want to know. But somehow I got a divine revelation of what the gender would be.
Yeah.
So in God's divine wisdom and mercies, I saw in a revelation a baby girl with lots of hair covering her face down to her eyes. Guys, we had not even done scan at this point, so I was not aware. And to confirm that this was real, when the baby came right there in the delivery room, I was in the delivery with my first daughter. That's exactly how, when the head of the baby was coming out, it was lots of hair covering the forehead. She was so hairy, and it just confirmed what I saw in my revelation. But she eventually knew.
I from the get-go, I would know.
Even when you don't want to know. When they start shopping, you're seeing pink, purple. Know that this is the direction. And when you're seeing non-pinky, non-purple, the blues and all that, know that this is the direction they're going.
Yeah, so I would like to know, because I wouldn't want to plan my shopping.
Yeah.
So that's it. But if it turns out that my shopping is wrong, because sometimes science can be wrong.
Yeah.
You do a scan and they tell you it's a boy or it's a girl, and it turns out to be the opposite sex, don't be disappointed.
Not at all.
So how do we manage expectations now?
Yeah.
How do we manage expectations where look, right about now we have 2 girls. I would love to have a boy. I would really love it. Not for any, like I said earlier, not for any traditional reasons. We're in this part of the country, on this part of the world. Some people place high priority on the male child over the female child. Not for those kind of selfish reasons, but for the fact that I don't want to stay up late at night trying to make my daughter's hair.
So from our first daughter's experience.
Or making their hair. My daughters have long hair.
Yeah.
So I would, because their mommy is hairy.
That is a lot of hair.
I know you would definitely
I shave
do that.
every day.
I know you would. The mommy is hairy.
Comes from the family.
So my daughters have long hair, and I love their hair looking very neat at all time. Even if whatever the situation is,
So with
I
our
would
first
make the
daughter, she
hair.
would stay up late making hair.
My
Plaits.
daughters will not allow me plait their hair when they're awake. They'll keep crying, pulling, and everything. So I have to wait till they sleep off, and then I will struggle to make the hair. Now this is making the hair till 2 a.m. You can imagine that, because I want the hair to look nice the following
I
day.
refuse for the hair to be cut.
Selfish.
No, I love my daughters to have their fine long hair that God gave them. I don't want you cutting their hair. Jerry.
Okay, so now, no cutting of hair. I have to stay up until now they are older, so they get to sit down to make their hair.
And then daddy gets to take them to the salon to make their hair, or
How
invite
many
a
times
lady.
did you do that?
I did. Then we started inviting a lady home to come and plait their hair,
feels sexy.
and daddy pays for it so that mommy can rest. And there's always a solution. Yes.
Yes, to suit his
So when our
purpose.
second daughter came, eventually when we knew,
When we knew, when we knew, when I did the scan again to plan, and it was a girl, I felt a little bit disappointed, because I wanted a boy so that my husband can take the headache of the hair away. just go to the salon, get it cut, and over with. That was just my
like,
selfish reason.
not again.
Just, you know,
I have to do two.
yeah, but I quickly snapped out of it.
Absolutely.
I was grateful that I have another daughter
Yeah.
that we would all dress alike and leave the daddy out of it. We would all do things together. So I quickly snapped out of it, and I thought of the positive, the amazing things,
Right.
that a daughter brings.
So this is where many people get this wrong. So they have an expectation of a particular gender.
Yeah.
So maybe you have girls and you want a boy, and eventually you may not get
Or
a
you
boy.
have boys.
Or you have boys, you want a girl, and then you have the opposite, and you start to behave in such a way that shows that you're really upset, or you're not grateful to God that you even have that child. Look, guys, there are people, I'm sure we all know people, who are praying every day, crying, hoping that you just have one. They are not mentioning gender, they just want one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Here you are, you have 1, 2, 3, just because they are a particular gender, and you still think you are still trying by all means to get the opposite gender.
Even after you have reached the
Even
number.
after you've reached the number that you've all agreed that you wanted to have.
Yeah.
What's all that killing yourself? I would not go out of my way. Once I've hit the number that we have agreed to hit, that's all. It doesn't matter. Look, there is no gender that is superior to the other.
No.
It's a boy, it's a girl, none is superior. Not at all. Women folks are doing amazing things. If I begin to mention them, we will not leave here. Guys are doing amazing. Sometimes when you are even over crazy about a particular gender, some people have eventually gotten that gender. That particular one.
And it becomes a thorn in their flesh.
That's the one that will show them pepper. Pepper. Some people get disappointed if they do not get the particular gender they want. And you see their attitude towards that child all through their life.
Yeah.
It's very negative, and that doesn't reflect that they truly love that child. This is not Christian-like, and it's not even human-like to behave in such a way.
We should be grateful
Absolutely.
for whatever gender God gives you.
Yeah.
First of all, you're grateful that you have been given the opportunity to raise someone, to raise a mini you on this planet Earth.
What control do you have over it?
You should be
You
grateful.
have no control. For the lady, you have no control.
No,
For
no.
the man, yes, you have the X and Y chromosomes. But are you the one to determine which
No,
one
you
we
don't.
fertilize? You cannot.
You don't.
Yes, we can do our permutations, our calculations. If God said it will not work,
It will not
you're
work.
wasting your time.
So you should be grateful that you're given the opportunity.
Yeah.
And when that child comes, if it's not the particular gender that you wanted, well, you would feel disappointed, because yes, you have done the scan, and the scan says, okay, you're expecting a boy, and the scan says, oh, it's a boy, and then on that day you see a girl.
Yeah, you feel disappointed when you are hoped too much. But it's good to have expectation, but at the same time,
but sweetie,
be prepared.
but yes, that's the
Be
word.
prepared.
Be prepared.
I would want a particular gender now, but I'm also prepared.
What if it turns out to be the other
Exactly,
way?
because I don't know the future. What if God says this is your destiny? This is what I have put you on earth to achieve through this.
Yeah.
And leave it that way. Don't go forcing it. I'm telling you, if you see the bigger picture, we will know better.
Yes, so just accept what God has given to you,
Yeah.
and raise those children to be great
Absolutely.
men or women
Yeah.
that will change lives and do great things on this planet. And that is all that matters.
And guys,
Yeah.
please, let's stop putting pressure
On
on
people.
each other.
Yeah.
So you've heard that someone has had a child, or you're visiting, and then the first thing you're interested in is it a boy? Is it a girl? And then they tell you.
I'm guilty. I do that too.
Yes,
I do that.
it's something we need to consciously start working towards. Oh, is it a boy? Is it a girl? And then you can jokingly say, oh, again, another boy, another girl. Come on, you don't want to be insensitive. You don't know what those people might be going through.
Or you're relaying the information to somebody, and you're like, oh, it's a bouncing baby boy, and then for the girl, it's a girl. Can't girls be bouncing?
Exactly. You say one with more excitement than you say the other.
No, we shouldn't do that.
It's not Christian.
And when you're making comments to the parents, don't make comments like, I would have shown you a better way. This is how we used to do it. You know that you can have this particular sex, you can have this particular gender. Even if it's jokingly.
If you have nothing interesting and encouraging to say, please zip it.
Don't say anything.
Say nothing.
You know, just be happy that the mother is safe, she's alive,
and the baby is
well. Just be happy for them.
People are looking for one, crying and praying every day.
And be grateful to God. So gender, it doesn't really matter. Whatever God gives us, we are grateful and we accept it. So that's all that matters. So, do you want to know? I know you want to know. Even after all this, some people still want to know.
The mother knows.
The mother knows, yeah. So when I went to the hospital for a scan, and I told the doctor, my husband doesn't want to know, but I want to know. So when the doctor did the scan, he was writing the report. He wrote there, only mother knows. Yeah. So I gave the report to him, and he was like, oh, only mother knows. Okay.
But the fact that I knew that she knew. And I don't know if I was going to get another divine revelation this time.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Right? That curiosity. In a few hours.
Curiosity.
I had to know.
Curiosity kills the cat.
No, but I had to know. Because I've also come to understand that it's important to know just for the purpose of planning, preparations, and shopping. And also managing expectations.
Yeah.
All right. So, stay tuned. You would know eventually.
Of course, you will definitely.
It doesn't really matter. What's important is put us in your prayers. All right?
And wish me safe delivery.
That's it.
So, if you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Click on the like button. Share the video. Subscribe to it. And what else? I'll see you next time. Keep you posted. Yeah, keep you posted.
Bye.
Bye.